The Young and the Restless spoilers next 2 week May 27th to June 7th, 2024. The Wrath of Victor Newman. Victor Newman, the notorious patriarch of the Newman family, was a man who never bowed to anyone else's arrangements or threats. His iron-fisted approach to life and business had made him many enemies over the years, and this time, Michael and Cole had overstepped their bounds, incurring Victor's unforgiving wrath. The betrayal. Michael Baldwin and Cole, in a bold and dangerous move, had imposed their will upon Victor, demanding that he release Jordan. They threatened him, leaving him no choice but to comply momentarily. Victor's eyes blazed with fury as he agreed, knowing full well that this was far from over. He would never forgive such treachery. Michael, once a trusted lawyer and confidant of the Newman family, had sealed his fate with this act of defiance. Victor, in a swift and merciless decision, fired him. The news hit Michael hard. Being a part of the Newman inner circle had been more than just a job, it had been a significant part of his identity. The regret was palpable, but Michael knew the risks of crossing Victor. This was Jordan's doing, orchestrated chaos to sow discord within the Newman family. Cole's downfall. Cole, too, faced the full brunt of Victor's vengeance. His relationship with Victoria, Victor's cherished daughter, was now forbidden. Victor issued a decree that Cole was no longer welcome at the Newman estate. The consequences were severe. Cole had not only lost his lover but also his place in the Newman family, a position he had fought hard to earn. Victoria, torn between her love for Cole and her loyalty to her family, was given an ultimatum. Claire, her daughter, was caught in the crossfire. Victor demanded that Claire sever ties with her father if she wanted to maintain any semblance of peace within the family. It was a brutal decision, one that ripped apart the fabric of their lives. Cole, trying to play the hero, had lost everything by challenging Victor's authority. Victor's unforgiving nature. Victor Newman was not a man to be trifled with. His history of ruthlessly crushing anyone who dared to cross him was well known. He would suppress and destroy anyone who dared to harm him or cause him inconvenience. This ruthless, selfish streak was both his strength and his downfall. Michael, aware of the impending retribution, braced himself. He had known the risks but had acted out of a sense of justice and protection for Jordan. Now, he was out of a job, ostracized from the Newman circle, and living with the constant threat of Victor's revenge looming over him. Despite his regrets, Michael felt a grim satisfaction in knowing he had done what he believed was right. The seeds of retribution. Victor's actions were far from over. His anger was a smoldering fire, waiting to erupt. He began planning his revenge meticulously, ensuring that those who wronged him would pay dearly. The intricate web of his retaliation was set in motion, with Michael and Cole at the center of his wrath. Michael, although prepared for Victor's retaliation, knew he had to stay vigilant. His once secure life was now fraught with danger and uncertainty. The regret of losing his job and his position within the Newman family weighed heavily on him, but the stakes were much higher now. Cole, banished and heartbroken, grappled with the reality of his situation. His attempts to be a hero had backfired spectacularly. He had underestimated Victor's capacity for vengeance and overestimated his ability to outmaneuver the ruthless businessman. The inevitable consequences. Victor's selfishness and need for control would eventually lead to severe consequences. His inability to forgive and his relentless pursuit of dominance created a toxic environment for everyone around him. The very qualities that made him a formidable businessman were also his greatest weaknesses. As Victor's plans for revenge unfolded, the Newman family and those around them braced for impact. The fallout from his actions would reverberate through their lives, leaving a trail of broken relationships and shattered dreams. In the end, Victor's refusal to yield, his unyielding nature, and his need for absolute control would not only destroy those who defied him but also set the stage for his own downfall. The seeds of his retribution, once sown, would grow into a harvest of regret and loss, proving that even the mightiest can fall.